Being in the water is tough because, when you play other sports, when you're running or playing basketball or playing soccer, things like that, there's usually not a lot of dead time, but I mean, when you're kind of at rest for certain moments, you can stand, which is pretty natural, but when you're in the pool, constantly you're engaging your whole body, usually your lower body when you're stationary, trying to tread water.
A big factor in the game is your physical condition, especially swimming, because speed can lead to a lot of counterattack goals and just an overall advantage over your opponent. So we do a lot of swimming.
You're not allowed to ever touch the wall or the bottom of the pool within a game. So you go from swimming, you're horizontal to vertical, and your legs are constantly moving and treading. So you have to make sure that you're in shape with speed on one end, but then leg strength and stamina on the other end to stay afloat.
If you could stay above the water as high as possible at all times, it's just a tremendous advantage. When you're growing up playing water polo, learning the fundamentals, your coaches will always hark on younger players to keep your chin out of the water. At this level, fortunately, coaches don't have to say that as much. But if you can have strong legs and be athletic and try and stay above the water, you have better visibility.
Part of the reason that we love the game of water polo so much is that it's fun to play. It's like a game of soccer, a game of basketball. Your team mentality, you're passing the ball, you're scoring, and you're playing defense, right? It's never ending. Going into a swim set, it's sort of, it gets a little tiresome, just looking down at the bottom of the pool for an hour and a half straight. But once you get past that and sort of just let your mind go, you get through it pretty quick.
We all kind of have to communicate and be on the same page and move in unison and just kind of almost read each other's minds, because as you can imagine, it's hard to be on the same page when you're swimming with your head down. You can't see other people, you can't hear other people, so the water just really adds a whole nother component to it.
As a spectator, I remember watching my first game. It was super exciting, right? It was about an hour and 15 minutes of jam-packed action, and then I was out of there, and I realized that was just a really fun, fast-paced sport. And it's not very popular in the States because it's so centralized in certain European countries and whatnot. But I think it's one of the greatest sports on the planet. So it's a treat that we have it here.